So it's the first week in January of 2021 and it's time for my monthly income report, although this is the income report for December 2020. So let's get into this. Hi and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, then I need to tell you about something special. I'm building a public website case study that over the next 12 months we're going to build together and grow to hopefully become a valuable asset, and then I'm going to give it away in a giveaway draw on January the 2nd, 2022, around 12 months time at the time of filming this video. And we're going to give it away no matter how valuable the site is. Could be worth thousands, could be worth nothing, who knows? But I'm going to build it as best I can to hopefully give you something very valuable. So if you're not entered into that, and if you've not seen any videos, I have a playlist on my channel where you can follow along. But you need to head over to carlbroadbent.com and register for my newsletter with your email address and name, so I have some way of picking a winner. So it's very exciting. We've picked a niche already. Head over to the playlist, check that video out. Niche hunting, I'll leave a card up in the description. But we're off and running building that website. But for today's video, it's my monthly income report. And what was December like? Well, it was very good. It's very, very good. In fact, it's the biggest month I've ever had without selling a website. So in November, I had a monthly income report of $27,000. But that was a bit skewed because I sold one of my biggest websites, fishkeepingforever.com, and a big chunk of that money was from the sale. But for the month of December, if you don't want to watch the entire video, I suggest you do because there's lots of helpful information in it. But if you just want to know the actual physical amount in dollars, it was $7,939.01. That's my total income for the whole of December 2020. But in this video, we're going to head over to computer now and I'll break it down piece by piece, and I'll also show you the expenditure, what I actually spent in December, because $7,900 was not all profit. Trust me, I spent a fortune in the month of December, mainly on my big mega website, buying content, buying some backlinks for some of my other sites, and I've also enlisted the services of another company that is hopefully producing some content for me. So exciting. What have I spent? What have I made? Let's head over to the computer now and we'll find out. Okay, so here we are, and as you can see, the total income for December across all my affiliate marketing platforms, my YouTube channel, my websites, my affiliate income was $7,939.01, which is actually really good. It's in green, as you can see. That means it's up on last month. So I didn't take into consideration last month that we sold a website, hence we made like $25,000. I'm just going on the affiliate income. So if you just took the affiliate income minus the website I sold last month, we would have beaten last month's total by about $1,500. So that's really good to see. So let's have a look in detail. So the first one here is the website number one, which is my pet niche website. It's 20 months old now and it has a DA of 14, which hasn't really increased much. Total number of articles 340, which is an increase of 39 articles. And as you can see here, it's now got a total of over 450,000 word count. So 466,000 to be exact. So page views last month, it was 73,400, which is actually down 40,000. So the website hit a peak of 114,000 page views, but then it got hit by the core update in November / beginning of December, and it dropped it down significantly. However, it is starting to improve. It is starting to come back now, and it's already back up in the high 80,000. So it dropped for about 2 or 3 weeks, but now it is slowly coming back up, which is good. So I've added 30 new articles, as we just mentioned, added some backlinks. I'll talk about that in a bit more detail later on. And the RPM through December was incredible. It hit a high of $50 per 1,000 ads impressions shown, which is normally around $23. So more than doubled. And that was because everybody was using up their ad spend budget through the month of November, December, which they hadn't used in the past 6 or 7 months because of the whole COVID and businesses being shut. So everybody had this advertising budget that they needed to spend. So they all spent it in the month of November and December, which was really good if you have a website that displays ads. So the next website is website number 2, my keyword care service, 16 months old now, DA authority of 6 according to Moz, 17 articles, traffic was 1950 organic searches, which is up 450. So really, really busy month on keyword packages. Although it was in December and I tried to stop the service or slow it down so I could catch up with other jobs, I still managed to get a ton of jobs in. I also added a new silo structure to the package. That's where you can purchase a silo package from me. I will find a large seed keyword within your niche to go after, and then we will find relevant keywords, information keywords to go after that are all relevant to that main seed keyword. So you can build yourself a silo structure on your website, which should gain some authority around that seed keyword and help you rank for that topic quicker. So it's a new package, $120, and that's over on keywordcare.com, or you can go to carlbroadbent.com and there's a link to it there as well. So what else have I been doing? I've been actually training some VAs. Now these VAs are being trained personally by me. They will use my techniques, they will use my tools and my methods, so the keywords they produce will be as good as mine. In fact, one of them is actually better than me. He is very, very good at doing keyword research. And I have another lady who's also helping me out who's also equally as good. So all the keyword packages that you buy will still be through me. They will still be checked through me. I check every single one. So they will go out and find them using my techniques, but I will sign them off and approve them. If they're not as good as the ones I could have found, then they won't get sent out to clients. So rest assured, it's still a very hands-on personal service by me, but I do need a little bit of help to do some of the earlier legwork in the process. So doing well, doing really good. I'm glad now I've got some support with that so I can grow that side of the business a little bit more. And then it's also, like I say, been one of my best months. You'll see from the numbers very shortly, it was a very successful month on keywordcare.com. So my next site I have is my high ticket website. The website I do not reveal the domain name on or the URL on. It's 11 months old. The homepage now has an authority of 11, which is up 4. If you remember in previous videos, I've been building some backlinks to this site. They're now taking effect, and the DA on the homepage has gone from, I think it was about 6 or 7, it's now up to 11. So the backlinks are still starting to work. I have more backlinks that are not crawled yet, so the domain authority should start to increase even further throughout the next few months. So it's got 101 articles on. That's 2 articles more than the last income report I did. But I have some news on that. Again, further on in the video, I've now employed the services of an external company who are going to write some content for it. So more news on that to come. Page views 2,950, a little bit down, 350 on last month. I think that is because it is a little bit seasonal. I didn't think it was, but it is. It seems to be a little bit seasonal. So what have I done? Stopped adding backlinks now on this site. I've added 12 very strong backlinks. I'm just going to wait, let them take hold and see what happens. If we get a positive reaction, which it looks like we are doing, I may then add some more, but I want to make sure that the 12 I've got are working, so I know the company that's producing them, that's finding them for me, are doing a good job before I spend any more money with them. So I hired a company to work directly with, just mentioned that, like I say, video coming soon on that. I'll reveal who that is, what they're doing and how much it costs very, very shortly. It has had some indexing issues in the past where I've been publishing content and Google's not been finding it, not been indexing it. They say they're crawling it, but it's nowhere to be found in the SERP index. But that seems to have been resolved. I've got tracking about 79 keywords in there, my keyword tracker, and they're all found. So it seems that indexing issue on that site is over and done with. Have got an issue with other sites, but for now that site seems to be fine. Like I said, a little bit of seasonality to this niche, which I wasn't really aware of. So my next site is the Mega website. So this website is 4 months old, 0 DA, obviously, because it's pretty brand new. It's got 106 articles. It got some traffic last month, so it's up to 70 page views a month. I've got a team working together on there. I've built this team. It's going superb. And in fact, they've published far too much content. So we've got 106 articles on there now, with 31 of them in draft. So we have about 300,000 words on the site. As you can see from the box there, 209,000 have actually been published. Now, ignore the 12 posts and the 7 pages. The plugin from this website, which is built using Oxygen, doesn't seem to know the build and the structure of the website. It's not picking up all the articles, but you can see the word count is there. So the word count is 209,000 published, and that's been within the last 3 or 4 weeks. So to get, like say, 300,000 words written in 3 weeks is pretty good going. I mean, that is the fastest I've ever produced content. In fact, I've had to slow the writers down a little bit. So the editing is taking a little bit of time, a little bit more than I thought. And have we got an indexing problem on this site? Hopefully not again. I am going to bring a video out on this in detail. I'll do a monthly catch-up on just my mega website in the next few days, because I'm tracking over 100 keywords, and at the minute, only 7 of them have been found. So out of 106 articles, only 7 have been found. So I am manually indexing them one by one at the minute. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that will bring them up into the SERP index. But at the minute, they're nowhere to be seen, which is a little bit worrying with the amount of money I've put into this site. So fingers crossed, I'll bring a video out on that in the next couple of days. So you can see here's a snapshot. This is Pet's website. So this is website number 1. You can see there, 55,000 users, 73,000 page views. It now looks like, going on the numbers in the last few days, it's probably more like 80,000 now in January. So it was 114,000, had a big dip. And you can see here, this is the big dip from the core update, which was end of November, beginning of December. And you can see here from the graph, the core update hit, and I went from 114,000 page views down to around 65,000. But as you can see there, it's starting to recover. So fingers crossed, that will only go up and up and up. And I have a feeling, a hunch, that the next core update, when that happens, it will rocket upwards. But we'll wait and see. I've got a feeling it will recover pretty quick. And a screenshot from keywordcare.com. Not a lot to shout home about, really. As you can see there, 1,900 page views. Pretty much the same. It gets the same traffic. And this is traffic found from YouTube, Facebook, my social media, etc. And you can see the graph here, apart from the big spike at the left-hand side, where we had one post got shared, the rest of it is just pretty straightforward. So my website number 3 is my high-ticket item website, and as you can see there, 1,900 page views a month, and you can see here from the graph, a nice organic steady growth, which is what we want to see. This is the site I've been pushing backlinks on. I've not pushed a ton of content out there, like say around 100 articles, and around 12 strong backlinks. So I'm going to wait now and see what effect these backlinks have. Plus, like I say, I've hired the help of an external company to directly put articles onto the site. It's kind of a hands-off approach. They're going to do everything for me. So I am going to hand it over to them, leave it in their hands for 3 or 4 months, maybe 6 months, and see what they can do. I expect this site in summer is going to be, I think it's going to be straight up. I think it's going to do fantastic. And like I say, because the high ticket items, when they sell, the commission is $50, $60 per item, so it's really good. And this is a snapshot from my mega website. Not a lot to write home about. So you can see here, it says we had 67 users and we had 4,900 people visit the site. However, I think that's all my writers. I don't think it's actually the general public. From what I can see, organically, we only got about 70 views. And you can see here, this is the indexing issue, and you can see at the bottom, this is a snapshot from my rank tracker, SERP robot, and you can see 95 key words I'm tracking, and only 8 have been found. It has actually picked a couple more up today of the time of filming this, so I do think it's going to be alright. I just need to manually force index all the articles and see what happens. That's why I've slowed the writers down a little bit, just while we see if there is an issue. I've already invested probably $5,000 in this site. I need to be careful that I'm not throwing money down the drain. If it looks like the signs are good, all the writers will be back on it, and we'll probably have another 200,000 or 300,000 word count within a few weeks. So let's see what happens. And this is the data from Broadbent.com. It's website number 5, but I have no data yet. I've just installed Google Analytics on it, So I've not really got a lot to show you, so can't really say too much about that. But if you've not seen the website, have a look. It's built with Oxygen. A friend of mine, Phil, over at spiderweb.co.uk, built it for me. It looks great. I love it, and I'm going to do a lot of work on it in the next few months. See how we can get this site moving. So proof of income, people often say, did you really earn $7,000, $8,000? There are a few doubters out there. You can see a few screenshots here. So the left-hand side is my PayPal. These are the income, the payments from keywordcare.com, which is one of the biggest chunks of money I get. It's one of the biggest proportions of my income. In the top corner, you can see up here, this is from a pet affiliate program I have. And then if you look down below, there's another commission from another affiliate program I have. So you can see there on the 20th of December, I made 159 commissions and I made $2,235.90. So two really good affiliate programs there. They're not Amazon, they're external affiliate programs. So onto my YouTube, yeah, it is part of my income reports, and as you can see here, I made $342.69. Down on November and down on October, in fact. The reason being, I was just so focused on my mega website that I didn't have time to produce as many videos as I could. Now, I do expect January and February to be really good because I've got this new series now with the website that I'm building and going to give away. Then that will have a lot of content, a lot of videos. So I do expect to see my YouTube income increase. My subscriber count is going up great, nearly at 3,000 now, which is amazing. So I do hope to see that number go up pretty quick in January and February. So it's all about the outgoings as well. At the end of the day, income minus outgoings equals profit. So what have we spent? So hosting, backlinks. So I spent $500 in the month of December on backlinks for my high ticket item website. I spent $600 on this new hands-off content approach. So this is the external company that's going to go on the high ticket item website and basically run the site for me. They're going to produce the content, add links, add images. They're going to do everything for me. I will do a full review on that service when I've seen what they can do and the results from it. I'll only ever report and give you feedback on things that I've done or used. So when we see some results from that service, I will let you know who it is and how they get on. Canva for my images, Adobe Stock for my images, ConvertKit. So if you've signed up for my newsletter, number one, thank you. Number two, you should be getting emails from me now. And I'm using a piece of kit called ConvertKit. I'm loving it. I've got to do a video about this soon. It is incredible. You can do split testing on titles, split testing on buttons. You can do all sorts. It is pretty expensive, but I am enjoying using it. Short Pixel I use to optimize my images on a monthly subscription. Search Robot, again, to track all my keywords. And then content. So as you can see here, I spent $4,700 on content. Pretty much the majority of that was on the mega site. I did spend probably about $500 or $600 on content on the pet website, but the majority of that was on the mega site. So I have a total outlay of $6,010.59. So we can see here, income $7,939, outgoings $6,010. So it gives me a total gross profit of $1,928.42. Minus tax, obviously you need to pay your taxes. Now, like I say, I could have had a much bigger profit margin on there if I'd not invested in content. But you need content. Without it, a website is nothing. It's just a theme, isn't it? You know, you've got to have content on there, and I want to make this mega website a big success. So I'm happy to invest in that. I'm happy to take a small amount of income this month if it means my business grows. So there we go, a very successful December. As you can see, I did spend a lot on content. I did spend a lot or reinvested a lot back into my business. But that's what you need to do. I do have an income now where I can actually sit back and stop and not invest in websites if I don't want to and have a really nice monthly income going to my bank. But I do choose to reinvest a lot of it. I do believe in this business, blogging or affiliate marketing. You have to reinvest. You have to keep pushing forward. You have to keep pushing content out. And if you don't push content out, there's no way that you're going to grow your business. And I think it's one of the number one key things that you need to do. And that's why I invested so heavily, especially in December, on my new mega website mainly. So I hope you enjoyed that. Remember, like I said, head over to carlbroadbent.com and enter my niche website case study giveaway. If you're not already done so, it's going to be fun. You've chosen the niche of hacks, which is going to be a really hard niche for me to do, but I've got some ideas, I've got some plans for it. It's going to be fun. Either way, success or failure, we'll follow the journey all the way along, but I'm hoping I can build something really valuable that I can hand over to a lucky winner. So thanks for joining me. I've got loads of videos coming out this month. I'm now a full-time blogger. I do this for a living, so I've got more time to produce content. I can drive my businesses forward, build more new websites, but still also share the journey with you guys. So thanks very much for joining me. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.